Hello, my name is Marina Allemano, and I'll be reading from my translation of the Danish novel Onions Draw Tears by Dorrit Willumsen. It's the author's 18th novel, published by Gyldendal in 2019 with the Danish title trækker, tårer. The excerpt is from near the beginning of the novel, and here the protagonist, Wendy, has just turned 74 and has decided to run away from home after years of an unsatisfactory existence as a housekeeper in the Danish suburbs. She's had enough, and with an oversized wolf fur and her handbag, she gets on the regional train to the big city Copenhagen, and after a number of mishaps, is searching for a suitable place to hide out. She looked for shade in the side streets where all the exteriors seemed alike to her, and finally stopped at an apartment building with scaffolding. There were no workers around, and she contemplated sitting down on the doorstep when she noticed a small bunch of keys in the lock of the front door. She felt dizzy again and reached out for the keys to steady herself. She drew a deep breath and turned the key in the unfamiliar lock. The door was very heavy, but it gave way and she was able to hang on to the banister and climb ever so mechanically up the stairs. On the second floor on the right, there was neither a nameplate nor a doormat. She knocked. She knocked repeatedly before she tried the other key. "Hi," she said. "I found some keys," she whispered, and stepped into a dark night. The building was covered in black plastic, and light only seeped in through tiny holes like stars or wounds. It was like a dream, and in the dream she behaved like a thief. Her hand stole a piece of the wall and found a switch. A ceiling lamp cast light on the floor where half of the planks had been ripped out. She took her shoes off so as to better feel her way around, and stared into the hole, which wasn't all that deep, but most likely inhabited by woodlice and millipedes. There was yet another room, but she gave up searching for the switch. She could only make out the room dimly from the light of her mobile phone. But in the bathroom, the light above the sink was so bright that she thought the occupant would have to be a woman, and the adjacent room would be her clothes closet or storage room. She found the switch, and an energy-saving light bulb disclosed a door under the sloping ceiling. When she opened the little door, the small space inside seemed like a built-in closet or a lair where she could almost lie outstretched. She unfolded the wolf fur on the floor of the lair and felt suddenly safe. A black eye and a partial floor space, but she had her own night and her own stars. In the bathroom, she kneeled and thanked God for the available water and for the toilet tissue with floral pattern, and she kissed the keys one at a time. When she undressed, she noticed that her right foot was blue. But it wasn't important. She could easily walk on a blue foot. She allowed herself to use the shower and let her body dry on its own. Finally, she crawled into her lair, and suddenly her small size was an advantage. Once she was asked whether she wasn't a borderline dwarf. "Sure," she had replied. "I'm very likely right on the border." Thank you.